Hello everyone, great to see you back on the Windsor family. Here, we bring you breaking news, fascinating stories, and little-known mysteries of the royal family. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss any updates. Rumors have long swirled through the gilded corridors of Buckingham Palace about Queen Camilla's delicate digestive condition, whispers of discomfort that many in court dismissed as idle speculation, until a series of very public incidents appeared to confirm what had been spoken only in hushed tones, for though King Charles has grown accustomed to his wife's quirks, those less familiar have quietly confessed their unease, suggesting the tales are more than mere invention, with the most striking episode unfolding during Trooping the Colour on June 17, 2023, when Camilla, sharing a carriage with Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her 3 children, was said to have passed gas repeatedly, leaving Princess Charlotte steadfast but visibly tense, Prince George masking his discomfort with polite composure, and young Prince Louis unable to contain himself as he held his nose in plain view of the crowds, a tableau captured by sharp-eyed observers and whispered about for weeks afterwards. For rather than appear apologetic, Camilla was reported to have exchanged mocking glances with Charlotte as though to provoke a reaction, behavior deemed wholly at odds with her carefully cultivated image of poise and elegance. Yet the matter did not end there, for at a more recent state function attended by the American First Lady Melania Trump, the tension resurfaced when Melania, caught off guard by a sudden and unpleasant odor, was seen squinting and then deliberately holding her breath, a gesture subtle yet unmistakable to those watching closely, while Camilla herself appeared momentarily unsettled, bowing her head as if to confirm the source of the disturbance before trembling with nerves so visibly that speculation spread of yet another unfortunate mishap, recalling earlier visits abroad where similar tales had emerged. But as if the embarrassment of such personal indiscretions were not enough, Camilla compounded the unease with behavior that many in attendance judged unbecoming of a queen consort, first by pushing past Charles in an attempt to place herself beside President Trump, only to be overlooked entirely and forced to pivot awkwardly toward Melania, wedging herself between the First Lady and her husband in a gesture that seemed more farce than formality, then by sneering openly at Catherine for not offering a curtsy, later attempting to hint with exaggerated gestures before finally insisting she move aside, an act that drew silent but disapproving glances from courtiers. Still later, Camilla was seen craning her neck to overhear a private conversation between William and Melania, intruding in such a way that both simply continued as though she were invisible, leaving the queen consort to cover her discomfiture by ordering red wine for Melania, an overture that was politely ignored. Yet perhaps most telling of all was the deeper current running beneath this awkward diplomacy, for Melania, whose admiration for Diana's style has long been remarked upon, reportedly chose a navy-inspired suit reminiscent of the late princess during her royal engagements, a sartorial echo that enraged Camilla so visibly she turned her gaze away in fury, revealing not merely the fragility of her composure, but also the shadow of Diana that continues to haunt her reign, a reminder that despite titles and crowns, respect cannot be commanded where it has not been earned.